Throttle warning.
I'd like to welcome you guys back to my RC Chop Shop. Here is the KingKong 90 GT, as most of you probably already know. This is a very nice quadcopter actually, and it really doesn't need much. This thing has flown smooth for me out of box since the start, but there are some things that it's missing. It's missing a buzzer, and it's missing the OSD. But I really don't want to go into that on this video as far as going to putting a buzzer on it or adding OSD. Not going to do that just yet. But right now, this thing also, it doesn't lack power, but it could use a little more. And so that's what this video is about here. I'm going to add some power to this thing. These are 1102 10,000 kV motors here. These motors here are 7,800 kV. So 10,000 kV motors should provide a pretty considerable amount of power to this thing. A noticeable boost in punch out. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get it. So as you guys can see here, this thing is very easy to swap the motors on it. You have the 3 connectors here on the 4-in-1 ESCs. They're just right there. So all we have to do is unscrew these motors here, then just solder the new motors right in those connector spots there, on those pads there. Just the 3 pads on the outside. So we're really not going to show that here. I'm just going to do that and then come back and show you guys what it looks like with the black motors. It should give it a nice sinister look and should provide more power. So we got the motors off. Halfway there, guys. I'm very tempted to change this connector here, but I think I'm going to leave it there because this makes it universally compatible with all 2S batteries with a proper balancing plug here. So on to the next part. Got the 10,000 kV motors installed. Got it looking black, dark, and sinister. Spin that around there. Check it out. 10,000 kV, y'all. So let's get some props on this thing and see if everything is spinning in the right direction. Blah. There it is. So we got the motors installed. We got props pressed on. No mounting screws. So let's go fly this thing. Okay, so we out here with the KingKong 90 GT with upgraded motors on it. These motors are 1102 10,000 kV motors. Okay, so let's take off with it. So right off, let's do a throttle punch with it. So really nice on the throttle punch. Not a huge difference, but there is a small difference in the punch. It's still fast. Let's bring it back over here. And let's look at my monitor. Hopefully I can see it. Okay, I can see it well enough to do some FPV with it. Whoa! I don't know what happened just now there. Man, this thing is speedy now. A little bit of static breakup. See if we can make it around the pole there. Whoa! It's so bright I could hardly see. This monitor here, it's hard to see this monitor in all this sunlight. Oh, we're starting to break up. I think the battery is starting to go low. This VTX that KingKong has, it starts to break up when the battery gets low. Well, here we are. It's starting to feel a little sluggish. Let's try punch and see. Punch is still not bad though. But that might be because of this battery here. This is that really good battery, the Beta FPV. So let's bring it in. So that's it, a quick test flight of this KingKong 90 GT with 10,000 kV motors. Definitely an upgrade. Seems like it sucks more juice now though, because usually I get a whole lot of flight time with this thing. So I guess it's just a question of, do you want that trade-off? Do you want to go for it? A little more punch for less battery, or do you want to go with the nice conservative flying of the original KingKong 90 GT with extra battery life? Thanks for watching.